boss. What would you do if you woke up to these creatures from your town, folklore suddenly existing and walking among humanity, or at least what's left of it? Kimberly snuck outside of her tent at night hungry. She encounters a rake, a supernatural being with a face so terrifying even the strongest men took their own life just by seeing it. Hearing rustling in the bushes, she brushes it off as an animal. Unexpectedly, she feels a wet hand touching her skin. As she froze chills being sent up her body, she can't move. Hearing the alarm goes off alerts her parents and brother as they rushed in to protect her as tragedy struck. Years pass, and what happened on that day haunts her deeply. First it was her mother, then father, and now brother as Kimberly wandered the apocalyptic world alone. Cursed by a skinwalker, Kimberly would use this as an advantage to take out half of the skinwalker's race, being able to fight on par with giant walkers and quake walkers, whose strength alone ranges from country to continental ranges. Recruited for the Hollow Worlds tournament, she showed off impressive feats, such as being able to rip off limbs from an angel herself. Nullify magic, the ability to read minds. Kimberly always fights with the intent to kill, as she would take on any threat stronger or weaker. She's capable of redirecting attacks, manipulating black magic, and utilizing her skinwalker abilities to her advantage, as she possesses very thick, tough, unbreakable skin, upscaling Faceless by a long shot, a being with the ability to kill any creature, no matter how strong it is, with one move alone. After training with the Land of Myths ninja himself, Mistaki, Kimberly would perfect her fighting style. Instead of throwing a random combination of punches, she has a more unpredictable martial artist type fighting style. Imagine her surprise to discover she has a skinwalker deity offspring in her body. She could care less, to be honest. Skin Demon is the offspring of a skinwalker deity who manifested in Kimberly's body after she was cursed, making her a half-walker, skinwalker by night, human by day, but elevated to goddess status among skinwalkers due to the presence of divine power. Though not a literal god, she possesses abilities far beyond ordinary skinwalkers, especially her main power, the Mark of the Walkers, which lets her telepathically summon various types of skinwalkers, like giant walkers, quake walkers, half-walkers, curse walkers, in large numbers almost instantly, and even prevents her death by transferring it to one of her summoned skinwalkers. She possesses world-shattering power, and who better to wipe out the skinwalker race than the self-proclaimed teenage legend, human by day, skinwalker by night. But if you want to survive, never speak their name aloud. The skinwalkers hear everything, and once they know, they come for you in the dark, wearing the faces of those you love. Wait, Mom, is that your...
Wandering alone through the forest is Lazarus, a warrior seeking purpose in life. After spending years in isolation and living in a derelict for a house, he decides it's time for a change of scenery. After wandering around blindly, he stumbles upon a fight club within the city. This was where he met Cavallo for the first time. However, a few gentlemen weren't too pleased by his presence at the fight club tonight and decided to teach him a lesson for costing them big. Lazarus steps in to help out Cavallo, and the two take down the thugs together. And this kicked off a new chapter for the both of them, as they both showed interest in fighting. And with their shared passion for combat, they both shared the desire to push each other and become better. This bond was more than a friendship. It was a brotherhood, and there was nothing in the world that could change that. Representing an evil organization was a highly skilled fighter known as Moshu. Moshu represented one of the organization's strongest and took pride in his capabilities, as he's capable of beating both Cavallo and Lazarus by himself. With all three of these fighters being relatively close in terms of power, Cavallo was still able to turn the fight in his favor, forcing Moshu to retreat while Lazarus tried to calm him down. However, despite Moshu being the superior fighter, he did not believe that he could beat Cavallo in this state, even though he bested both of them just moments earlier. But Lazarus spent years training with his brother, so quickly came up with a way to take him down. Desperate times call for extreme measures. Lazarus's blue flame arrow completely takes Cavallo out of the fight, with Moshu stating that after a few days of training he was able to destroy mountains, meaning that Lazarus and Cavallo were able to reach or even surpass that power in just a matter of hours. Sometime later, his friend Evet goes missing and he has to face the king of the solar system to get her back. And the self-proclaimed king mocks Lazarus for being weak, as this king can easily destroy planets with minimum effort. But the king unveils a devious truth. Evet isn't here. She was dead before you stepped foot on this planet. And in that moment, everything goes dark.
You ruthless, heartless bastard! You monster! You'll pay for that! Because now I'm mad. I'm really, really mad! And now it's time to pay!
Standing above the corpse of a king is the legendary Super Saiyan. As a Super Saiyan, he could move over 37 million miles an hour, which would put him above high hypersonic speeds. And during his battle against the king, he destroyed half a planet which was 5 times larger than Earth casually.
But is in very accurate visualization of what would happen if these two fought in canon.
Good luck, Kimberly.
You need it.
Fight! Man, I'm starving. I'm gonna go get myself some instant ramen. Maybe I will pick some up for Carvalho. If I don't eat it by then. Hey, excuse me, miss. I gotta get by.
Fancy seeing you here. You must be some weird monkey skinwalker breed, aren't you? I don't mind killing another one of your kind.
What are you, crazy? You're not making any sense right now.
Don't ask how I know. Just know that I know you're one of them S-walkers.
That's kind of racist.
You know, I'm somewhat of a skinwalker myself. Check.
Oh, yeah, she's crazy.
You know I can read minds, right?
Damn.
It's clobbin' time.
If it's a fight you want, then it's a fight you shall have.
Redirection.
What? She took 0 damage. It's impossible.
Fire? Thanks, I was getting cold anyway. Flashy. That tickled my tough skin a little. Gonna take more than a fireworks show to beat me, weird flashy monkey looking creature. Damn you, CD. Oh, no, you don't. Finally, a normal day without anything crazy happening.
Hey, you remember me, buddy?
Damn, I spoke too soon. You again, what do you want now?
Well, I am kind of starving. Can I?
No way, are you crazy?
Please, we're supposed to be like sisters. Plus, you haven't summoned me in a while. It's so boring in your mind.
Are you sure you aren't planning anything stupid?
Who me, what? No, I am just so hungry.
Fine, only because I want to.
Yay. You're the best. The more you take care of me, the stronger we are.
flawless victory.
Master, am I worthy for my 3rd episode now?
Improbable gun.